So if you are a person that feels like this whole incident at Trump's rally does not sit right with you, yet you cannot put your finger on as to why, maybe this commercial right here will answer your questions. Guess who is seen in a BlackRock commercial, the same BlackRock organization who has many different theories behind them, being involved in many different events? The same individual, the same man who was accused of causing this incident at Trump's rally. What are the odds indeed?
My name is Brian DeLallo. I teach AP and Honors Economics in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Financial well-being to me is knowing that I can be free to do the things that I love to do. I hope when I retire someday, they say that guy made this place a special place to come to school and gave as much as he could to help the community.
Now, the photo to the right is the photo of a younger Thomas Matthew Crooks that news and media are floating around. But as you can see to the photo to the left, he has the same exact chin, same exact nose, same exact mouth, and the same exact hairline. Even his style of glasses has not changed as well. If that does not convince you, look at the side view of their faces. He has a very unique face. You can see in both photos to the right is the most recent photo of Thomas Matthew Crooks. They both have the same exact chin, and it looks like the person to the left who's in the commercial has an underbite. This is Thomas Matthew Crooks in this commercial here, this BlackRock commercial. He does appear heavier on the right and his hair is longer, but the thing is this BlackRock commercial was taken over a year ago. So a person can go through some physical changes over the course of a year. They can put on weight over the course of a year, and of course their hair can grow out. You can even see here where he's wearing a gray shirt and he has his head turned to the side. Look at his ear. His ear is the same ear as the person in this commercial right here, and they say that no two ears are alike. Given all we know about BlackRock, all the theories behind BlackRock, how they have their hands in all these investments, they own all these businesses and pharmacies, I find it to be a rather big coincidence that the same individual who has been accused behind this Trump incident at this rally, Trump's rally, was seen in a BlackRock commercial. Isn't that such a rather big coincidence? And I don't believe in coincidences. Some people will say, Minutes of Horror, how do you not believe in coincidences? Of course coincidences exist. Well, I guess if I go to the grocery store and get a chocolate cake, and then later on that day, my wife goes to the same grocery store and gets the same chocolate cake without me knowing, the same exact brand, then yes, that could be a coincidence. But this right here is what I do not believe in. This is all planned. Here is BlackRock CEO Larry Fink meeting with Claudia Sheinbaum just a few months before she becomes Mexico's president. So BlackRock pretty much has their hands in everything. It is really sad how the whole world is a stage. It really is. But there are still many questions to be had here when it comes to the actual incident that took place at Trump's rally, such as what took Secret Service so long to intervene? Secret Service knew they had an active situation on their hands here. Many people in the crowd were yelling out how they saw somebody on the roof, yet Secret Service did not go up on the roof. Secret Service knew this man was on the roof. They were focusing on him. You would think as soon as he would pop his head up to fire off these 8 shots, they would pop him instantly, taking him out instantly, but they don't. The person focusing on this location of the roof waits until the very last minute. Not only that, one would think that Secret Service would rush the stage, taking Trump off the stage soon as they knew they had an active situation. Yet they don't. They let Trump continue to speak, even though they knew they were focused on an individual on this roof. One would also think that the roof that Thomas Matthew Crooks was on would be the roof that was more guarded, given the fact that it was the closest one to the stage. It is absolutely wild to me looking at the map of the distance between the roof and the stage, how this stage was left unguarded by Secret Service. Now look, I do know that Secret Service cannot be in every location at one time, but you would think they would cover the spots that leave Trump vulnerable. But this event is something that has been in the works for quite some time now, and it was really going into overdrive just these last couple weeks. Look at all these predictive programming articles that were dropping just a couple weeks ago. They were shoving this event in our face. What is presidential immunity? The get out of jail free card Biden could use to end Trump's life. Look at this article from USA Today just 3 days ago, July 11th. The Supreme Court's much anticipated presidential immunity ruling didn't just chop out sections of the federal election interference indictment against former President Donald Trump. Legal experts say it also breathed life into what many previously viewed as outlandish legal theories of immunity for taking out a rival and other autocratic behavior. Look at this one from the Huffington Post on July 1st. Supreme Court gives Joe Biden the legal okay to take out Donald Trump, to end Donald Trump's life. Something is wrong when dissenting justices warn that the majority may have just legalized ending one's life. So while many people have pointed out there were hints of Donald Trump being taken out thanks to media like The Simpsons and this Illuminati card game here that was created back in the 90s, where the man on the card does look eerily similar to Trump, the card is named Enough is Enough. The description of this card happens to be, at any time, at any place, our snipers can drop you. Have a nice day. One would think the man on the card would look more similar to JFK given as to what happened to JFK, but for whatever reason, he does look very similar to Trump. So yes, Trump's life being ended while he was president or while he was campaigning was always something that was rumored, something that was always in the air. But like I said, for the past couple weeks, news and media were really hyping this up. They were really talking about it. Continuing to read from different articles, Trump's lawyers argue Biden can end his life. The arguments were stupid to begin with, but one judge's question sealed the deal. What's even more bizarre, there was an article dropped by Spectrum News how Trump makes baseless claim Biden administration wanted to end his life during the Mar-a-Lago search. What's so odd about this article is that this claim was made over 2 years ago. Why are they now just bringing up this claim that happened 2 years ago? And they are making an article out of this in July of 2024. So now, flash forward to today, we have this individual, Thomas Matthew Crooks, who was reported to be somebody who donated to Biden. They found that out immediately. This person who donated to Biden was at this Trump rally firing a couple shots. After a couple weeks of filling us with information, filling us with news articles, how the Biden campaign wanted to take Trump out and how he could legally do so. This is why I always say, watch what news and media constantly repeats. There is a reason why they do so, because they are trying to tell you something about something that's going to take place in the future. Now, with that being said, I am creating a much bigger video on this topic. If you want to see that video, please do go ahead and subscribe. Also, please like, comment, and share this video as well, because it does help move the video along. Any engagement does help this video, ultimately helping this channel. This is just crazy to me. You will find these individuals who are behind these very bizarre and weird events that hold a lot of theories. You will find that they'll either be in commercials or movies or extras in some kind of scene. They were actors all along, or there was some kind of patsy, something along those lines. Something always ends up getting revealed. But in any case, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.